everybody, welcome to another episode of Ken Likes Tea. I'm Ken McKim. Thanks for joining me, and tonight I want to talk to you about a tea that actually didn't come from Adagio. Who'd have thought the day would ever come not from Adagio.com. I want to talk to you a little bit about, well, a company that makes hair products, Aveda, and that's maybe a name that you would never have associated with tea, and yet they do have tea on their website. So there's not a lot to look at on this tea because it's not that pretty. As a matter of fact, I refer to this as my exception tea for a number of reasons. One, I hate the taste of licorice, black licorice. Cannot stand it. I think it's one of the worst tastes ever inflicted on the human race. It's not cheese, because there's a whole bunch of cheeses that deserve to be wiped from the face of the planet as well, but that would be another show. So this has licorice in it. It also has sweet fennel. I'm kind of about fennel. And it has peppermint leaf, which is fine. And it also contains basil. And that's a strange combination to me. Basil, peppermint leaf, sweet fennel, and licorice. If someone had told me what was in this tea before I ever had it, I would never have had it because, no. The other reason this is an exception tea for me is that with 98% of the teas that I drink, I put at least sweetener in there because I like sweetener. I think sweetener blings out. You can tell it's been a long day, right? I think that sweetener brings out flavors in tea that I might otherwise miss. I think it just makes tea and coffee, for that matter, taste better, in my opinion. For me, it's no different than someone putting salt on their food because it makes it taste better. So at a minimum, I put sweetener in it, and I also enjoy milk in my tea. This tea, however, it has licorice and I'll drink it. And I don't put any milk and I don't put any sweetener in it. I drink it plain. And that's whether it's hot or iced. And it's great either way. It's a deceitful tea because it's not upfront with you. And I'll explain that in just 1 second. So since the tea isn't much to look at on its own, I decided to include some footage here of the tea steeping in the Adagio Ingenuity cup and then draining from said cup, which is always fun to watch. What happens is you smell the tea and you can smell the fennel and you can smell the peppermint. Definitely comes through, but not in an overpowering, oh my God, somebody put a 6-pack of Lifesavers in my tea. It's not abrasive. And then you can smell just a little bit of, the anise, the licorice, but it's very faint. You're expecting it to be pepperminty. And so you take a sip. One, two, three. And there it is. There is nothing for about 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden, it is sweet. It's as sweet as if you put a packet of Splenda in there, or C&H sugarcane, or agave syrup. It is just suddenly sweetness all over your tongue. It's crazy. It just tastes like really good sweet tea. It has to be the sweet fennel. I can't think of any other ingredient listed on here that would cause that sweetness to come through, and it definitely comes through. It's amazing, and it does it whether it's hot or cold, and there's really no difference that I can discern between the level of sweetness based on the temperature of the tea. It's equally sweet in either state. So it's amazing is what it is. And not only is it sweet, it's flavorful. It's just delicious. You can taste the peppermint, but it's sweet, it's aromatic, it's a little bit minty, it's very soothing in that respect. It's good tea. So I will put the link in the description down below to the Aveda website where they have the tea. They carry it in both the jars and tea bags. So if you want a minty tea that is possessed of a sweetness that should not exist without sweetener, then this is it. And it's caffeine free. So let me know if you end up getting some and what your experience is with it. If you like it, if you hate it, if you're just as surprised as the people that we've shared this tea with. And watching their faces is always priceless, because they drink it and then their eyes get big after about 3 seconds, because that's when the sweetness really just kicks them in the taste buds. So that's always fun. You should do that for your friends, to your friends. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe while you are here. In addition, after you have subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you will get a notification whenever I post new videos. I'll put some links to other tea videos that I've done before. And again, thanks for joining me. Until next time, I'm Ken McKim. You take care and enjoy your tea. You should serve it in a Sith Lord mug too, if you have one available.